Hey everybody, Dr. Barron here with virtualheadachespecialist.com. I get a lot of questions about caffeine. Does it help migraine? Does it make it worse? We're going to talk about that today with a few points. If you're like me, you probably drink way too much caffeine. I drink more than probably any human should. Quad shot of something a day, energy drink of some kind. I know it's not healthy, but got to keep moving, got to keep writing these blogs for you guys. So does it help migraine? Well, first of all, one of the central pieces to a migraine is that you have a blood vessel dilation. And when the blood vessels in the brain dilate, it triggers the little trigeminal nerves that are innervating and monitoring those arteries. So when the blood vessels dilate, those little nerve endings sense that there's something going on there. They send that signal to the brainstem. Brainstem then says, yes, I think something's happening, some noxious stimuli. So it causes the release of CGRP and a bunch of inflammatory neuropeptides, and then you get the migraine event. There's a chemical that floats around in the brain called adenosine, and adenosine causes vasodilation of those arteries. So the way that caffeine works, one of the ways that it works is that it actually binds and blocks those adenosine receptors. So it blocks that adenosine from binding to the receptor. And the result is that it reverses that vasodilation when you drink caffeine, coffee, etc. So those blood vessels come back down, the dilation comes back to a narrowed state. Now it can cause, if you drink too much of it, it can cause too much vasoconstriction, and that can increase blood pressure, can increase irritability, nervousness, these kind of things. The other side with caffeine, because caffeine is kind of a double-edged sword, it can help headaches in that mechanism. But the other thing is that you can also get caffeine withdrawal headaches. If you drink a lot of caffeine, even a cup, 8 ounces a day could do it. And you do that routinely, and then the next day you don't have coffee, you miss it, you get it late. Sometimes you get this headache that kind of pops up, and that headache that can pop up can be a migraine, full-blown migraine. It can also be kind of a lower level, just a nuisance, attention type headache. So you can get the caffeine withdrawal headache. And then some people, caffeine can actually trigger their migraines. So everybody's a bit different in how they respond to it, but in general, there are certainly people that improve their migraine when they drink caffeine because you get that adenosine receptor blockage, and you get the reversal of those vasodilated arteries. Whereas some people, you get caffeine withdrawal problems, so almost like a medication overuse headache or a rebound headache scenario. And then some people can actually be a trigger, just like anything can be a trigger for migraine. So it really depends on how you respond to it. The doses of caffeine in these different types of drinks vary pretty widely. A venti blonde roast at Starbucks, for example, we're talking 400 plus milligrams of caffeine in there. A lot of energy drinks are 200 milligrams, some less, some more. So, it's important to just watch the milligrams that you're doing, and, you got to figure out what your body can handle, how much is too much. A lot of people look at caffeine or coffee, it gives them insomnia or it causes anxiety, and then there's people like me that can drink a huge pot of it before bed and doesn't affect me at all. So, everybody's different. Just watch how you respond to it. But the answer to the question here is yes, for some people, it can help migraine, and that is the mechanism of how it works. All right, you guys take care.